Hey guys, what's going on? So, about last week, I stumbled upon Alpha Clash, a lore-driven, fast-paced, superpowered brawl trading card game. At first, I wasn't really intrigued until I realized the amount of lore that was actually put in place for this card game. Unfortunately, I haven't taken the time to fully dive into it because this is also a graphic novel, or a comic book. So I will be looking into that here soon. But what I really wanted to talk about was the TCG itself. Now, as you can see, there's already stuff over YouTube, videos, and more cons and events that they're going to promote their game. But I stumbled across their heroes of the game, which it is the first set. It is just going to be releasing next month, which is July. And I realized that this game kind of plays like Dragon Ball Super, and it caught my interest being a player of Dragon Ball Super a few years ago. So I figured I want to go ahead and go over these heroes, try to see if I can figure them out here, and who knows, maybe I'll make some more videos over this. So the first hero is Clarity. She is a white contender, so that's going to be the primary color of her cards, but I do believe that you can mix the colors so that way you can fine-tune your deck to how it wants to play. And so in the top right it says contender 30, so that's her health, and in her text box you see you have two symbols with numbers in them. You got 30 and 10, so that's your abilities for whenever you reach those health thresholds. So right out of the gate, you get at the beginning of your draw step, you may look at the top two cards of your deck and put any number of them onto the bottom of your deck and the rest on top in any order. So right from the get-go, you get to start opting your deck. You get to dig through it, make sure you're finding all the cards you want, which, if you know, we all been playing the same trading card games, that is extremely powerful depending on the type of decks that you want to play. But it says whenever she gets down to 10 health, once per turn during your primary phase, you may look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and if you do, put them back on top of your deck in any order, then draw a card. So now you're opting and drawing. I mean, that's pretty strong in my opinion. And then also says she has 1 attack, 0 defense, and the symbol in the bottom right hand corner is like her faction. What does it say right here? Affiliation. And she is part of the Rogue affiliation. Alright, so the next one is Magnate Awakened. Let's see, so again, he's green, 30 health start out with, and his 30 health ability is Alpha Clash cards you control get +0, +1, so +0 attack, +1 defense. And his 10 health ability is once per turn during your primary phase, you may engage this card. If you do, target opponent discards 1 card. So engage in this sense is tapping, if coming from, you know, Magic the Gathering or anything else. So it seems like you could really go for like a control styled hand disruption play style with this deck, with this guy. He does have 1 attack, 0 defense, just like Clarity. I believe all of them are 1 attack, 0 defense. And his affiliation is Alpha. Next up, we have Mean Streak, Ready to Brawl. So he's going to be the blue contender with 30 health. Starting with once per turn during your primary phase, you may move any number of streak counters from a clash card you control to another clash card you control. Clash cards you control with 1 or more streak counter get triggered defeat, so on death, you may draw 1 card. And so your clash cards are going to be your, say, your companions, your helpers, your minions, right? So, I mean, that's nice. And then his 10 health ability is clash cards you control with one or more streak counters get +1/+1 as super speed. Unfortunately, I don't know what super speed is. If I would assume it'd be haste, but considering there is no summoning sickness in this game, so I don't know what that is yet, but we'll look into that. And then he is also 1 attack, 0 defense, and affiliated with Alpha. So next we have the black contender, Moxie. Her 30 health is Alpha Hunter. Clash cards you control may attach more than one weapon. So if you play, you know, Magic or Commander, kind of seem like it could evolve into like a Voltron type deck, trying to get a lot of equipment out, attach as much as you can to one unit and just build them big. And then her 10 health ability is once per turn during your primary phase, you may attach a weapon you control to an Alpha Hunter clash card you control without paying that weapon's attach cost. So again, another ability to move equipment, and for free at that point. I mean, that must be nice. Again, 1 attack, 0 defense, and is affiliated with the Alpha Hunters. So last and not least of the 5 beginning contenders, this is Torque the Diabolical, a red, and his 30 health ability is once per turn. During your primary phase, you may engage this card. If you do, deal 1 damage to target clash card. Whenever non-clash damage is dealt to this contender, draw 1 card. This ability triggers only once per turn. So I mean, that's interesting. It seems like you're able to essentially stop your opponent from, you know, chump blocking with just clash cards that they have out for whenever you're trying to go and deal damage to their contender, which could be nice. And then also his 10 health ability is whenever a non-clash damage is dealt to this contender, target clash card you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. So again, 1 attack, 0 defense, and he is a part of the Alpha affiliation. So these contenders really piqued my interest, and I am waiting on the official release so I can get my hands on some of these cards, because Clarity and Moxie are really looking like fun to me. I mean, if y'all have any interest in it, you know, let me know which contenders y'all are interested in building, and if you supported the Kickstarter, let me know, because I really want to know more about this game, and any information y'all can give me is awesome. I will gladly give y'all everything that I can. Thank you.